A warm welcome, dear students. I will be doing today the module Political Conservatism by Edmund Burke. My name is Sonia Xavier. I'm assistant professor from Father Adnan College of Arts and Commerce, Pilar. In this module, I will be handling the Edmund Burke as an exponent of political conservatism. At the end of the module, the students will be able to comprehend the ideas of Edmund Burke that indicate his conservative outlook. Burke has often been considered as the father of conservatism. Conservatism always existed in the British system, but Burke gave the philosophy of conservatism the fullest expression and an ideological justification. Burke made no secret about his conservative ideological learning and inclination towards status quo. The following ideas of Burke clearly indicate his conservative outlook. The first is his ideas about state and society. Burke did not believe in the prevailing theory of social contract, but he believed in the historical organic theory of the origin of the state. He believed that the state had an organic growth with roots deep into the past. Burke emphasized the religious basis of society and believed that civil society was based on a spiritual foundation because man was essentially a religious animal. Second, defense of the British Constitution. Burke's defense of the British Constitution highlights his justification of conservatism at the best. He praised the unwritten nature of the British Constitution and states that the Constitution has grown and that it has not been made. Burke was opposed to the idea of a written constitution. He wanted each nation to evolve its own system of government and constitution, that is, not imitated from another country. Burke believed that each country had its own culture, customs, and institutions, and therefore should not imitate foreign systems based on philosophical concepts. He stated that experiences of mankind and the institutions in which it has expressed itself are better guides than abstract reasoning in the written constitution. Third, reactions to the French Revolution. Burke's conservatism is revealed in his treatise entitled Reflection of French Revolution when he denounced the French Revolution. He was against the French Revolution because it resulted in the wholesale destruction of ancient institutions, that is, political, religious, social, and economic. Burke felt that the French Revolution undermined the existence of the state, the society, and threatened the very life of the French nation. He felt that one should not try to bring about a reform in an institution by destroying it. This reveals Burke's abiding faith in the continuation and utility of old institutions. Burke was of the opinion that man should approach the defects or faults of the state just as one would to the wounds of a father, that is, with caution. He was against those who deal rashly with the age-old institutions. Burke predicted that a revolution would lead to anarchy, war, and military dictatorship. He has been criticized for overestimating the merits of the French monarchy, aristocracy, and hierarchy, and belittling the genuine grievances of the Third Estate. However, his views in modern democracy is regarded as change within the constitutional framework, and it is universally practiced even in the present-day France. Fourth view is the view on American and Indian War of Independence. In contrast to Burke's negative attitude towards the French Revolution, his attitude towards the American War of Independence was liberal. Though a champion of conservatism, Burke extended his wholehearted support towards the fight of independence of America as well as of India. He criticized the action of the British government towards these colonies, and he supported the rights of the colonists to resist the foreign authority because it damaged the social and cultural stability of the country. Burke speaks of Indians as civilized and cultivated. This sentiment led him to state that Indians should be governed upon their own principles and maxims and not by the British ideas. Next, no faith in democracy. Burke had no faith in democracy. In fact, he fiercely contested the fundamental principles of the French Revolution, such as equality, popular sovereignty, rights of the people to revolt, majority rule, and written constitutions. He did not believe that man was born equal. Burke firmly upheld the distinctions based on class and the division of society among the rulers and the ruled, and felt that the state should necessarily be aristocratic in nature. He preferred an aristocratic government which combined training in expert knowledge, self-discipline, and a human code of behavior. He did not have faith in mass democracy. According to Burke, the masses in a democracy always demanded a change which was not desirable. He thus overlooked the fact that an aristocratic government could be corrupt and anti-democratic. The next is advocacy of gradual change. Burke was not opposed to change. He was a seasoned politician who was aware of the fact that political systems need to adjust according to the requirements of time. He did not favor revolutionary change. His approach towards change was through caution. This cautious attitude regarding change indicates his inclination to status quo. Burke's views on political party. He was one of the earliest political thinkers to define a political party. He formulated a classical and idealist definition of a political party and defined a political party as a body of men united in promoting by their joint endeavor the national interest upon some particular principle in which they all agree. Thus, the basic principle of a political party, according to Burke, was national interest. To conclude, although Burke cannot be rated very high as a creative and systematic political thinker, yet his practical wisdom has influenced later political thought. He rightly put emphasis on history and experience rather than imaginary rights and advocated gradual reform. Being a conservative to the core, he performed a remarkable job of defending the status quo. For further reference, you may refer to the following books. Thank you.